All right, back at it with that journey. Oh. What's going on, YouTube? We're back again with another reaction, another review today, continuing down that NF journey. So for today's music video reaction, we got NF's Change. So I have loved every single song that I've listened to of NF, whether it's a first reaction on this channel or it was by myself listening to it from all of his albums prior, as far as Mansions, Therapy Sessions, Perception, and now we're on The Search. I've done a couple reactions to some of his songs on The Search, and they've been absolutely phenomenal. And this song, there's no music video, but it's NF's audio video on his channel for the song Change. So I'm excited to see what he's got, excited to see what it sounds like, excited to see just what kind of bars, what kind of music, what kind of emotion gets put through, what message he puts through, because as you guys know, and I know, he's second to none on it, so I'm excited to see what he's got. But first, if y'all could be so kind to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, back to the music. NF, let's see what you got. Oh boy.
Yeah, look, I don't do drugs, I'm addicted to the pain though. Yeah, I've been on it for a while, don't know how to put it down. Gotta have it, it's a habit, I'ma break though. I just wanna take a hit, keep saying I'ma quit, keep saying I'ma leave, but I stay though.
I'm not on drugs, but I'm addicted to the pain. I just want to take a hit. You know, the common term with drugs, you know, let me get a hit. Like, you know, if you're smoking something or you're taking something in, you know, let me get a hit of that. And like, let me take a hit. That's a solid way to put it, because like, he's addicted to the pain. Well, being literally physically punched or hit causes pain. So let me get a hit. Like that's a really good play on words. And I like this very smooth sound in the background. Like it's like the strings being plucked for the actual music piece. And then that calming, you know, kind of singing, that singing translucent kind of sound of singing in the background. It's a very, very smooth way that he's going through it. Like I'm digging how this song's going. Like, I love his fast stuff, I love his hard stuff, I love his slow stuff, and this seems like it's kind of more, at least it sounds like it's kind of more in like the slower pace, and he brings that in a phenomenal way.
A break though, I just want to take a hit, keep saying I'ma quit, keep saying I'ma leave, but I stay though. I just want a little fix, I don't want to take a risk, I don't like it when I drift in the safe zone. But lately I've been thinking I'ma have to, letting go of things that I'm attached to. World don't stop just because I'm in a bad mood. You don't know what love is till you holding on to something that you can't lose. That's why I'm trying to get it together, sleeves up, putting work in, trying to be better. I like to rap, but I ain't gonna do it forever, forget the charts. I'm focusing on holding my head, a moment I get up, I just want to know I'm doing my best. And if I'm not, Lord forgive me, you can have the regrets, cause I can feel the water trying to go up over my head. Most of my life I always felt like I was holding my breath, holding my chest.
He's just trying to do his best. The water's going up over his head. His whole life he's been holding his breath. That's really good. Like, he puts out a really powerful message with this. Like, already talking about just of what he's trying to do, where he's trying to go, like the changes he's trying to make in himself. And I get it. That's why it's the song's called Change. And in The Search said, I wrote a song about change, you should play it. And that's what this song is. And I love how it's just flowing, how he's just kind of slapping each piece about him of how he feels, what he's been doing for years, and him changing, like him, or at least trying to change. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
Cause I can feel the water trying to go up over my head. Most of my life I always felt like I was holding my breath, holding my chest, to be honest, so I'm tired of it. Looking for something in my life to be inspired again. I like to walk around and act like I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. I just never want to commit, running from change. I'm looking for change. I'm searching for change.
That chorus.
I'm looking for change. I just want change.
That chord just hitting with that level of distortion to it just hits at such a different level. Just looking for change, trying to find a different source of his energy, of his focus than what he's been doing. Always his pain. It's always like, I like how he put that, of how he's trying to find a different source for his energy. He's trying to allocate his energy, his mental thought process, and what he wraps his mind around towards something more beneficial, something better for himself. But at the end of the day, his pain is also better for himself as far as look what he's doing. Like, look at the people he's connecting, regardless of his success as a rapper and the numbers he's pulling and the money he's pulling. The people he's connecting to and the people he's helping with his music. It's like it's a catch-22 for him. The want to change, the necessity to change, and also the want to stay the same and the necessity to remain consistent. It's you can definitely feel that kind of smooth melodic feel in this, but you also have that tension. You can tell there's a tension in it. You can feel the tension within the song.
I don't like new things. Got a lot of mood swings. Oh, you wanna tell me something negative? I don't wanna hear what you think. Yeah, tossing in my sleep every night for like 2 weeks, thinking about how I could have done this or done that better. Can't help it, that's just me. Lies.
Been there. So he fears change. If you don't like me, I don't want to listen to what you have to say and all that. But sleepless nights for up to 2 weeks, thinking about what he could have done better, what he could have changed, what he could have done just more of or better of, and that's very common for anyone that has kind of an OCD perfectionist mindset that wants to be the best of what they can be. They want to be their very best. So you're always going to have self-doubt. You're always going to have sleepless nights worrying if you made the right decision. Did you make the right call? Could you have done something better? Could you have done something a different way? Could it have affected better or worse in the short and or long run? Like there's all these it all comes from doubt. It all just stems from self-doubt, and that's very common. A lot of the people that have that are very that are perceived as very steadfast and headstrong, they tend to have the most self-doubt. They tend to have more self-doubt than people that you wouldn't think were steadfast and headstrong. So, and he's very headstrong. So, of course, he has a high amount of self-doubt. Of course, he has a lot of self-deprecating feelings towards his actions and towards what he potentially could have done better. Of course he does.
2 weeks, thinking about how I could have done this or done that better. Can't help it, that's just me. Lies. That's just me avoiding the change. Yeah, that's probably why the issues ain't going away. Yeah, that's probably why I always sit around and complain, telling myself that I ain't never getting out of this place, out of my face. If you're telling me I need to be different, that's the issue though. I'm always insecurity driven, taking the wrong turns, acting like I know where I'm headed, waiting for something bad to happen. I can snap any minute I need. Yeah, it's kinda easy to say, right? But difficult to do when I feel like I hate life. And everyone around me kinda thinks I'm a great guy, but I don't ever think it, so I think I'm a fake liar. It's something that I know I should do. I'm a little uncomfortable to tell you the truth, but to be honest with you lately, I got nothing to lose. See, I've always been full of pain, but now I'm making some room, looking for change.
He's been always full of pain, but he's looking for room. He's trying to change. He's trying to recreate himself, mold himself to allow actual good to come in. He's changing himself to not just focus on the bad, focus on the hard, the tough, the gritty, the stressful, the traumatic, to allow some good and open up some room, bring some good in, and like you don't have to get rid of it, but balance it out better. And that's like I like that. That's kind of the direction he took with that bar, as far as opening himself up, looking for change, opening himself up, looking to bring something else in, something more beneficial, something that's different. Well, if it's always pain and all that, that's his normal. So something different would be beneficial.
Lately, I got nothing to lose. See, I've always been full of pain, but now I'm making some room, looking for change. I'm looking for change. I'm searching for change.
Damn.
I'm looking for change.
That chorus is great. That hook is phenomenal.
I need a moment of silence. I don't like change, but I'll try it. I don't want to hear what I should or I shouldn't do. Why are they always defiant? See, all my emotions are liars. All my emotions are violent. They don't want freedom to find me. Mention a name and everybody riots. Yeah, that's why I'm checking my vitals. They keep on working, but I know breathing don't mean you're alive. So I bag up all of my trash and walk out on my tightrope. Positive thoughts.
Breathing don't mean you're alive. Ain't that the truth? So many people focus on doing the right thing and towing a certain line or living by some form of social normative thought process or trying to do everything by the book or this, that, and the other, when in reality it's like if you're just doing things by the book, or you're just living your life on a standard plane, you're not living, you're surviving. Like, to live is different than surviving. They're two separate concepts. You can survive and live, but if you're going to try to just survive, you're not going to live. You're just surviving. So just because you're breathing or your heart's beating doesn't mean that you're actually living. You're not living your life. You're not enjoying what life has to truly offer. And likewise, I like how he's talking. He references again his emotions, how they're violent, and how they're pretty much like they're against him. Well, we know one of his primary emotions that he's quote unquote killed or buried, anyways. But he's definitely come back in a lot of this. How he's being afraid of change. His main emotion of fear. We had heard in prior albums of him going against his fear, him talking to his fear, him literally burying his fear, but it's still here. And I like that he kind of goes full circle on everything. He really does a good job of taking things that he said in the past and making it flow into what he's saying now and then what he's going to say in the future. I like how he keeps consistency with what he's talking about and the small, minute pieces of how he brings it out. Like, it brings a different kind of message than a lot of other artists are able to captivate.
Breathing don't mean you're alive, so I bag up all of my trash and walk out on my tightrope. Positive thoughts are my rivals. I'm trying to be on their side though. Should I feel comfortable? I don't. Last year I felt suicidal. This year I might do something different, like talking to God. I'm looking for.
Last year I was feeling suicidal, so this year I might do something different, like talking to God more. Like how technically suicidal, talking to God more, that technically doesn't rhyme. That's not a rhyme scheme. But how he words it, feeling suicidal, talking to God more, like just how he emphasizes the syllables and how it hits. Of course, NF makes it sound like it rhymes, and it sounds flawless. And the message behind it, that he was feeling suicidal, but this year I should talk to God more. Pretty much like saying, yes, we know he's a Christian rapper, and he doesn't project himself as, yes, I'm a Christian rapper, but I'm a rapper and I'm Christian, and I'm going to hold to my Christian values, and I respect that. I respect that he still holds to those values, and he still references those values throughout his music, and references the fallacies in himself towards his values of him trying to correct and him trying to be more beneficial towards his own values. That speaks volumes over 99.99999% of the rap music that comes out today. That is so much better and so much of a hard-hitting impact than what's been coming out lately from most artists. Not all. Some artists are set to go, but most artists, it's mostly just superficial crap. It's not actual stuff like this that not just has a meaning, but it in itself is a meaning.
Yeah, I might do something different, like talking to God. I'm looking for. I'm searching for. I'm looking for. I just want. I'm looking for. I'm searching for. I'm looking for. I just want. I'm looking for. I'm searching for.
Those little hi-hats.
I'm looking for. I just want. I'm looking for. I'm searching for. I'm looking for. I just want.
Man, is that all? See? The string plucking and that translucent sounding, just singing voice. It flows well. That was a good song. That was a phenomenal song. I love when artists talk about their own fallacies, the issues with them. Of course, NF has always done that, but then talking about them wanting to improve, them wanting to be better, and how he did that, especially with that final reference of him talking about him being suicidal. And thank you guys for commenting on some of my prior ones when I did the search the song, telling me about how he actually did have a mental breakdown, prior, and he went to a therapist and all that. And he said, something funny's going on up in my house in his mind. He was feeling suicidal. I like that he referenced that again in this, but him saying if him being suicidal, he needs to talk to God more. Talk about two complete different contrasting things. If people talking to God, that's trying to correct yourself of sin, trying to be a better person in the eyes of God and in your religion, and utilizing your religion as part of your moral compass and your ethical background, your ethical backbone. And where suicide is by and large is considered the ultimate sin. That's a one-way ticket to down below hanging out with the devil for all eternity. So it's like, talk about going from complete opposites. Contemplating suicide, thinking about suicide, thinking about the ultimate sin, to now trying to completely better my sins, trying to be closer to the one person one thing, one deity, one all-seeing being that I believe is going to better me, is going to make me a better person, way better than what I was thinking. So I like that. I really like how he put that, and that was a phenomenal song. The chorus was great. That hook was awesome. It just the whole thing flowed. The whole thing flowed great, and it was a phenomenal slower piece from NF. Like, once again, second to none, top notch, great job. Like, I tip my hat. That was awesome. All right, guys, so that was my reaction to NF's Change. Whew, that was good. I liked it. Very good, slow, melodic song. The chorus wasn't too crazy of a chorus. The bars weren't too crazy of bars. It was very well laid out, very well flowing. How it talked about change, I see why he put that in the Search song. I wrote a song about change. You should play it. Well, I played it, and I see why he wanted me to play it. That was awesome. So, like, I have nothing else to say other than what I just said. It was an awesome song. It was an amazing piece. I love slower melodic pieces. I mean, he's great at spitting some serious bars with serious meaning. But when he takes a step back and lets it flow, his real, not just rap style, but his musicianship really comes out. And I think that gets overlooked a lot in a lot of musicians. The slower pieces get overlooked when people are addicted to the bars, they're addicted to the beat, they're addicted to the the heavy flow of what some of these artists can put out. NF is no exception. So, but when they take a step back, that musicianship really comes out. So NF, if you ever watch this, I know I'm a no-name person, but bravo, good job. That was awesome. Like, phenomenal. But if you guys like this reaction, as always, be sure to smash that like button, smash subscribe, and hit the little bell for future notifications. That will be always greatly appreciated. And also, leave some comments below. Let me know some other artists and bands and songs and genres and blah, 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 blah. Anything in the music field that you want me to react to. I'm down. I love all of it. And my list is ever growing, but I'm trying to tackle it faster and faster, and more is coming out. My NF journey is pretty well set up, so give me some other artists, give me some other bands. That's pretty much it. Keep feeding me, I'll keep feeding you. We'll keep the circle going around. I love all you guys, but that's it. I'm out.